To look at the big shot birthdays that are today, May 23rd. Happy birthday to actress Barbara Barry. She's 89 years old today. Actress Joan Collins, 87 years old today. Actress Charles Kimbrough of Murphy Brown is 84 years old today. Country singer Judy Rodman is 69 years old today. Comedian Drew Carey is 62, and so is country singer Shelley West. She's also turning 62 years old today. Actor Lyndon Ashby of Melrose Place is 60 years old today. Actress and model Karen Duffy is 59 years old today. Melissa McBride of The Walking Dead is 55 years old today. Country singer Brian McComas is 48 years old today. Singer Jewel is 46 years old today. Comedian Tim Robinson turns 39. Director of Black Panther Ryan Coogler turns 34. And singer Sarah Jarosz is 29 years old today.
No child in Imperial County should go hungry. This is John Levada for the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Living in a food-insecure home makes it difficult for children to perform efficiently in school and to face the challenges of being a child. I urge you to help these kids. Donate to the Food Bank's Backpack Program. Recipients are children who rely on school meals and risk going hungry on weekends when they're away from school. The IV Food Bank Backpack Program. Donate online at ivfoodbank.org.
Now let's take a look at local birthdays for today. Happy birthday to Ashley Aguilar, Leanna Gonzalez, Isaiah Obiso. Happy birthday to Carly Schaffner, David Vogel, Jennifer Aguilar, Manuel Alvarez, Isabel Salinger, Cesar Orland Salas, John Duncan, and Christopher Crosby. Happy birthday to all of you. Deanne Richmond, Dottie Carly, Gia Ramirez, Irene Arcebala. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Irene Basurto, Laura Now, Merced Gonzalez, Pablo Estejoy, Patricia Metcalf, and Susie Valenzuela. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jennifer Aguilar, and happy anniversary to Johnny and Alma Romero. So those are the local birthdays and local anniversaries. We've got local news and California news coming up.
When America needed us to build, we built. Masks, ventilators, shields. When local communities and frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're open and ready to serve you. With special offers like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Stop by a Ford dealership or go online. We've made it safer to shop, easier to buy with 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Built for America. Built Ford proud. Available on select 2019-2020 Ford vehicles only. Not available on Super Duty, Mustang Shelby GT350, GT500, F-150 Raptor, and F-650 and 750. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 72 months at $13.89 per month per $1,000 finance regardless of down payment. Program number 21142. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 6/120. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
It's time now for World and California News, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News update. 96,000 confirmed U.S. COVID deaths now, but more parks and venues reopening from coast to coast.
Southern Californians are flocking to the beaches this Memorial Day weekend, but with a sobering reality hanging overhead. L.A. County has reported more than 2,000 COVID-19 deaths since the outbreak began. Beaches here are restricting sunbathing and large crowds.
I think they're a little bit too restrictive.
In New York City, hundreds of officers will be patrolling the beaches like Coney Island, but no swimming or group activities.
If we see over time that it's not working, we could put up fencing and close off the beaches entirely.
New York Mayor Bill de Blasio ending that report by CBS's Jamie Yuccas. A new presidential order, houses of worship should reopen, and President Trump says he'll override any governors who resist that. Not clear he's got the constitutional authority to do that. And the Justice Department has sent L.A. a letter calling its lockdown orders unconstitutional. CBS News Update, I'm Vicki Barker.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. San Francisco firefighters report a warehouse fire this morning at Pier 45. A quarter of the pier has been destroyed. No injuries have been reported. Governor Gavin Newsom says he will announce plans to allow churches to begin the reopening process.
We look forward to churches reopening in a safe and responsible manner. And we have guidelines that we anticipated completing on Monday, and we're on track to do just that.
Meanwhile, San Francisco Mayor London Breed made an announcement yesterday regarding summer camps and programs for children.
San Francisco will allow summer programming to begin. And I want to be clear that this means, both the city and its public summer programs as well as private summer programs.
And California now has 90,697 coronavirus cases and 3,669 deaths. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
You've been listening to the latest World and California news brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today at 760-353-4501.
It's time to get to the yard. It's time to get outside and make it amazing. To get to the grass in the sunny afternoons. It's the season to get your backyard ready for action. To get the lawn lush and green and get rid of those pesky patches. It's easy to make your lawn better than ever with Scott's. Because even though this year may feel different, the best things never change. So let's get to it. This is your season. Time to enjoy it. Scott's. Get to the yard.
Loggers, trenchers, blades, brooms, shredders, mulchers, hammers, compactors, planers, rollers, rakes. That's just a sample of the more than 100 attachments John Deere offers for skid steer and compact track loaders. The added versatility provided will help you win more jobs. And with the universal self-cleaning quick attach system, you can switch from one type of attachment to another in no time flat. Your John Deere dealer can help you choose the right attachments to help you run your world. Visit johndeere.com/compact attachments to learn more.
It's now time for Page 1 of the local news. Page 1 of the local news is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Imperial Valley. And Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less. Well, it's just me here today, so you'll be getting the news from me. We've got a story on the Imperial Valley Business Recovery Task Force. They have a new campaign. The campaign is to garner valley-wide assistance and support to get businesses opened quickly but safely. Katie Luna, Task Force Coordinator and Brawley Chamber of Commerce Executive Director, said, in order for businesses to meet the county and state criteria for opening, the continuing spread of COVID-19 in the county must be slowed. She says the only way for that to happen is by citizen cooperation. Luna says that they are asking everyone to take a pledge to assist. The pledge is posted on the task force website, ivbizrecovery.com. That's ivbizrecovery.com. It asks all residents to commit to supporting local businesses by following health guidelines and taking responsibility for their own actions. Those taking the pledge are asked to print it out and display it publicly. The task force is a coalition of the Joint Chambers of Commerce, Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation, the Small Business Development Center, Workforce Development Board, the Local Health Authority, and Reliance Public Relations, in addition to partnerships with the local cities, various county departments, and others. Maximum Enforcement Weekend. The California Highway Patrol will conduct a maximum enforcement period Memorial Day weekend from 6 p.m. on Friday until 11:59 p.m. on Monday. All available CHP officers will be on the road to secure the safety of California drivers. The focus will be on seatbelt usage. During last year's Memorial Day weekend, 21 vehicle occupants were killed in the CHP jurisdiction. 10 of them were not wearing seatbelts. The 2019 effort also recorded 1,099 arrests by CHP officers for driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Time in the newsroom right now, 7:44.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Senate Bill 979 voted down. It was submitted by State Senator Brian Jones, a Republican out of Santee. The bill called for increased penalties for persons caught stealing packages from the porch or entryway of someone's home. The problem has been an issue for some time, but has become even worse during the COVID-19 pandemic, affecting vulnerable individuals unable to leave their homes and rely on package delivery for essential items such as medications and food. The Senate Public Safety Committee voted down the bill. Currently, the thefts are listed as misdemeanors. The Jones bill would have given prosecutors a choice of filing misdemeanor or felony charges depending on severity. That bill was reportedly voted down on a partisan vote. It's going to warm up a bit here in the valley. The National Weather Service says expect significant warming next week. Near normal temperatures will hold on through the weekend as a series of dry weather systems move north of the region. Increasing high pressure through the first part of next week will push temperatures to well above normal, potentially leading to excessive heat conditions by next Wednesday or Thursday. Triple digits to arrive Memorial Day with a forecast high of 101. The mercury is expected to reach 104 on Tuesday, 106 on Wednesday, and 108 by Thursday. Overnight lows will continue in the upper 60s to lower 70s. That does it for Page One. Page One of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
COVID-19 testing by OptumServe is available in the Imperial County. The OptumServe testing site is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at no cost. And a doctor's referral is not required, but testing is by appointment only. You can register for an appointment online at lhi.care/COVID testing or by calling 888-634-1123. Or for more information, visit the Imperial County Public Health Department's website at icphd.org. icphd.org.
It's time for Page Two of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. We've got oral arguments scheduled, and the Michael Abadi versus the Imperial Irrigation District case has been scheduled for June 12, 2020 in a San Diego courtroom. The IID filed an appeal in September 2017 looking to overturn a ruling by Imperial County Superior Court Judge Brooks Anderholt that supported Abadi's claim that the district's method of apportioning water, the equitable distribution plan, was invalid. That conclusion was based on the assumption that agricultural landowners own the water rights held by the district. The IID filed an appeal based on what they said was a fundamental misunderstanding of the nature of the water rights held by the IID, as well as other legal errors that would jeopardize the Imperial Valley's historic water rights. Throughout the case, the IID has argued that IID legally acquired and owns the water rights to the Colorado River, that Colorado River water that it diverts and delivers to Imperial Valley, and that those rights are held by IID in trust for its uses and purposes under irrigation district law. Sex offender arrested for smuggling humans. U.S. Border Patrol agents arrested a previously convicted sex offender who was attempting to smuggle humans. Shortly after noon on Wednesday, a Border Patrol agent stopped a vehicle near Silsby Road and Evan Hughes Highway. The driver, a 29-year-old man, a U.S. citizen, and two passengers were detained. Record checks revealed the driver had previously been convicted for adult stranger lure minor out of Imperial County in 2016. The two passengers, Mexican citizens, were returned to Mexico. The driver was processed by alien smuggling.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
An El Centro Police Department officer found a magazine, not the kind that you read. This was a .40 caliber magazine with 8 rounds in it. The magazine was located Wednesday morning in the area of 4th and Orange in El Centro. The clip was booked at the police department as found property. An update on some COVID-19 statistics in Imperial County. This report was issued by the County Public Health Department. The new numbers were made available at 7 p.m. on Friday. There have now been 8,083 patients tested. 1,145 have tested positive. 500 of those have recovered. The death toll now stands at 23. There are 553 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. There are 553 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. 357 have been recorded in Calexico. 318 have been reported in El Centro, and 217 in Brawley. Of the positive cases, 51% have been female, and 48% have been male. Now, look at the weather. Near normal temperatures will last through the weekend while a dry weather system moves north of the region. Daytime breezy and dry conditions will lead to additional elevated fire weather conditions through the holiday weekend. Increasing high pressure through the first half of next week will push temperatures to well above normal readings by the middle of next week. This will likely lead to a few days of excessive heat conditions and high temperatures around 110 degrees during the latter part of next week. Today is going to be sunny with a high of 92 and a low of 65. Sunday, sunny with a high of 98 and a low of 69. On Monday, Memorial Day, it's going to be sunny with a high of 102 and a low of 72. Tuesday, sunny with a high of 106 and a low of 73. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 109 and a low of 76. And Thursday, sunny with a high of 111 and a low of 77. Right now, 72 degrees out, 40% humidity in the air, and a small west wind coming in at around 8 miles per hour. That does it for page 2 of the local news and the weather. Page 2 of the local news has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Hi, Cat. Elmo wants to know, what is the census?
The census is a special time when we count every single person in the country.
Do kids and babies count, too?
Of course. Counting everyone in your home helps support your neighborhood by funding schools, hospitals, and more. So complete the census by calling, going online, or returning your form by mail. It's totally private.
Visit 2020census.gov and
make your family count.
Brought to you by Carnegie Corporation of New York and the Ad Council.
Time for sports highlights. Another recap of what's been happening in the sports world over the past couple of days. We'll start with some sad news, actually. Longtime Jazz coach Jerry Sloan dies at age 78. The Jazz announced that Sloan died from complications from Parkinson's disease and body dementia, which he revealed diagnoses for in April of 2016. In a statement the Jazz released, the team was quoted as saying, "Jerry Sloan will always be synonymous with the Utah Jazz. He will forever be a part of the Utah Jazz organization, and we join his family, friends, and fans in mourning his loss. We are so thankful for what he accomplished here in Utah and the decades of dedication, loyalty, and tenacity he brought to our franchise." Sloan was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2009, and after a 26-year head coaching career, 23 of those years were spent with the Utah Jazz. Some news in hockey. The National Hockey League Players Association Executive Board voted to approve a 24-team conference-based playoff format for a potential restart to the 2019 NHL season this summer. The NHLPA released the following statement. The Executive Board of the NHLPA has authorized further negotiations with the NHL on a 24-team return-to-play format to determine the winner of the 2020 Stanley Cup. Several details are made to be negotiated, and an agreement on the format would still be subject to the parties reaching agreement on all issues relevant to resuming play. Under the plan, the top 4 seeds in each conference, as determined by their standing points percentage when the regular season was paused on March 12th, would receive byes through a round of best-of-5 play-in series featuring seeds 5 through 12. Those play-in series would determine which teams advance to a traditional 16-team Stanley Cup playoff bracket, which would have 7-game series. The New York Jets announced the signing of former Super Bowl MVP quarterback Joe Flacco to a 1-year deal. The 35-year-old is now on his 3rd team in the past 3 seasons. It's a 1-year, $1.5 million base pay and salary, plus the chance to make another $3 million in incentives. Knicks legend and current Georgetown head coach Patrick Ewing tests positive for COVID-19. In a statement, Ewing was quoted as saying, "I want to share that I have tested positive for the coronavirus. This virus is serious and should not be taken lightly. I want to encourage everyone to stay safe and take care of yourselves and your loved ones now more than ever. I want to thank the healthcare workers and everyone on the front lines. I'll be fine and we will all get through this." After he retired, Ewing has been serving as the Georgetown men's basketball head coach for the past 3 seasons.
Yes, the doors are open at Green's Jewelry and Gifts, just in time for graduation, and they're following all CDC guidelines. We're all doing our best to get through this. Now, there's lots of proud students moving on and proud parents seeing their kids succeed. You can give something special to your graduate with a keepsake gift from Green's Jewelry and Gifts. Green's has plenty of gift-giving ideas that can be treasured for a lifetime. There's no better way to show your graduate how proud you are of them than with a gift from Green's Jewelry and Gifts, 670 Broadway in El Centro. And don't forget Dad, Father's Day is June 21st.
A look at some sports that'll be happening this weekend. Tomorrow, you've got the match, Champions for Charity. It is the second match between Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson, only this time the twist is both will be partnered up with NFL legends. Tiger Woods' partner is Peyton Manning, and Phil Mickelson is partnered up with now Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady. This match will be happening tomorrow at the Medalist Golf Club in Florida. It'll be live on Fox at noon tomorrow. We've also got some NASCAR action happening tomorrow. We've got the Alsco 300 in Charlotte. Actually, no, I take that back. That'll be on Monday, May 25th at 4:30 p.m. at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. That'll be live on FS1.
While there is no known cure for COVID-19 yet, the ServPro professionals are here for you. Safety is always the #1 priority, and ServPro is here to perform the necessary bioremediation services to clean, disinfect, and sanitize your business. That's right, ServPro cleanup practices are in accordance with the CDC guidelines, and we are continuing to update our protocols because this is a constantly changing event. Call ServPro of El Centro, Salton Sea, and Yuma 760-337-5858 in the Imperial Valley and 928-247-1180 in Yuma. Independently owned and operated. ServPro professionals are trained in adhering to the highest cleaning and sanitation standards. Call anytime, 24 hours a day. After-hour services always available.
A look at financial news right now. The Dow Jones is down 9 points. S&P 500 is up 7 points. The NASDAQ up 39 points. Global Dow up 78 points. Gold is down about a point, and oil is up 0.3 points. We'll have another look at the weather in just a second.
For Kxo Radio, this is Mario Espinosa. Stay home, save lives, California. And while you're at it, take the 2020 census online by visiting my2020census.gov. Stay home, save lives, California, and complete the 2020 census form online or over the phone by answering 9 simple and confidential questions to help secure federal funds for important programs in our community. Census data informs funding for key programs such as Head Start, child care and development programs, community mental health programs, nutritional programs, educational and healthcare resources, and much more. All Californians can participate in the 2020 census today. Take a few minutes to fill out the 2020 census and make sure everyone gets counted. It's only 9 confidential questions that will make a huge difference. Fill it out at my2020census.gov.
ECRMC, affiliated with UC San Diego Healthcare Network, is dedicated to serving the diverse needs of this region. We're expanding our facilities, investing in state-of-the-art equipment, and striving to provide our community with the highest quality services available. For information or to make an appointment, call 760-482-5000 or visit ecrmc.org. More convenience, more progress, more caring. ECRMC, more than a hospital.
When you do your taxes with H&R Block, you can work with the same tax pro year after year, so they can be there with you through all of life's changes. From bum, 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 to dun, 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 and definitely baby. H&R Block tax pros have an average of 10 years experience, getting people every credit and deduction they deserve. Now guess what that sounds like? Ka-ching! Make an appointment or walk in today. It's better with Block.
If you need your tax refund, H&R Block can help. Just drop off your documents at your local office and head home. A tax pro will do the rest.
Let's take another look at the forecast and what the weather will be like today and through next week. Near normal temperatures will last through the weekend while a dry weather system moves north of the region. Daytime breezy and dry conditions will lead to additional elevated fire risk through the holiday weekend. Increasing high pressure through the first half of next week will push temperatures to well above normal readings by the middle of next week. This will likely lead to a few days of excessive heat conditions and high temperatures around 110 degrees during the latter part of the day. As for today, right now, as we said, 72 degrees out, 40% humidity in the air, a small west breeze coming in. Today's going to be sunny with a high of 92 degrees and a low of 65 degrees. It's going to get a little bit breezy as the day goes on. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 98 and a low of 69. Expect a breezy Sunday as well. Monday, Memorial Day, sunny with the high of 102 and a low of 72. Tuesday, sunny with a high of 106 and a low of 73. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 109 and a low of 76. Thursday, sunny and hot with a high of 111 and a low of 77. And remember, starting on Wednesday, there will be an excessive heat warning in effect from May 27th to May 29th. So please be on the lookout. Remember, I mean, you already have to stay inside, but please stay indoors to try and just stay out of the heat.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. It's Memorial Day weekend and people are out celebrating as most of the nation is backed off of COVID-19 stay-at-home orders. CBS's Michael George.
In the Black Hills of South Dakota, Mount Rushmore is opening on Saturday, about 3 weeks earlier than planned. Sunbathing is still off limits at Los Angeles County's reopened beaches, but officials are easing restrictions on bike paths. Cities like South Lake Tahoe are asking visitors to stay away altogether.
We really want people to enjoy their Memorial Day weekend at their home, where they live, with their families, not in Tahoe this time.
But in Alabama, there are concerns as the coronavirus caseload is on the rise and the state is opening casinos, churches, and many businesses. University of Alabama football coach Nick Saban released a video urging people to stay safe.
All of us want to make sure we play football this fall. And to make that happen, we must be sure we stay at home if we have symptoms, wash your hands often, follow all social distancing guidelines, and please wear a mask anytime you're around other people.
NBA great and Georgetown University basketball coach Patrick Ewing has tested positive for the virus. CBS's Bill Rakoff with more.
A statement from Georgetown Athletics says Ewing is isolated at a local D.C. hospital, the only member of the Georgetown men's basketball team to have tested positive for the virus. Ewing says in the statement that he wants to encourage everyone to stay safe and take the virus seriously.
The century-old car rental company is seeking bankruptcy protection. CBS's Tom Foti.
The stay-at-home orders and people choosing to do that on their own has meant a lot fewer car rentals. And Hertz is carrying a huge debt load as well, with creditors unwilling to give it more time to make payments due.
Turning now to Georgia, where the state's Bureau of Investigation is planning to wrap a probe into the killing of a black man being chased by 3 white men. CBS's Omar Villafranca.
50-year-old William Roddy Bryan remains in jail for murder and criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment for his role in the death of Ahmaud Arbery. Joyette Holmes is prosecuting the case.
That we are going to make sure that we find justice in this case.
On February 23rd, Bryan recorded the cell phone video that showed the deadly struggle between Arbery and Travis and Gregory McMichael.
That's the sound of powerful storms near Bowie, Texas last night, recorded by reporter Jason McLaughlin. Texas Governor Greg Abbott sent a task force to the area after a tornado touched down. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open a new savings account with a rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Truck Talk, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Social distancing has led to lots of outdoor meetups, with 6 feet of separation, of course. For those nighttime hangs, why not use your truck to light up the night by adding light bars to your pickup? Install them behind the grill, above the cab, or even to the back bumper. Just make sure a licensed technician does the job. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Tech at Home, presented by The Home Depot. Right now, we're all trying to avoid trips to the grocery store. And luckily, there are apps to help you do that. Here's CNET's Kara Suboy.
Meal kit delivery services are a great option because they offer high-quality food with the comfort of easy home cooking.
The Home Depot is here to help. Visit HomeDepot.com or download our app to find the essential products you need. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Apparently, there are some unexpected benefits of pandemics.
Historian Frank Snowden has studied epidemics throughout the ages. So when the COVID-19 pandemic broke out, it was like watching a movie he had seen before.
The science is very different, but the plot is similar.
He saw nations utilizing practices that had been around since the medieval days of the bubonic plague.
They had quarantine, they had social distancing, they had lockdowns.
And if there is a lesson to be learned from history, it's that the aftermath of plagues have led to great transformations.
They introduced sewer systems, toilets. They set housing regulations, paved streets.
Matt Piper, CBS News.
Tyler Perry says he's going to make his mega studio in Atlanta one of the first filming grounds in the U.S. to reopen amid the COVID-19 pandemic. He's planning to start production in July. Allison Keys, CBS News.
If you need a reliable source of protective masks for your coworkers and employees, then you need to go to facemasksnow.org. We maintain a huge inventory of quality cloth masks at low prices and available to ship out now with free shipping on most orders. Go to facemasksnow.org to buy cloth masks for as low as $4.99 each. Larger bulk pricing is also available. Whether you need just a few masks for your job or thousands of masks for your organization or business, don't delay. Go to facemasksnow.org to stock up on your supply of high-quality cloth face masks. That's facemasksnow.org.
Balance of nature, changing the world, one life at a time.
The difference I've noticed with this is that I haven't even gotten the sniffle. Since I've been on, I haven't gotten the cold. So somehow it has, supplemented and complemented my immune response.
Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com today and use discount code FRUITS.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Dillon Nichols, the Imperial Valley's AM 1230. 1230.